RedNationBlogga back with another video. Y'all, I don't know what to make of this. Unless you have been living under a rock, unless you are asleep, you have not heard the news. The Houston Rockets have been involved in a Mikal Bridges to the Knicks trade somehow. A lot of the fan base within the community just really doesn't know what to make of this. You have those that are jumping off of a cliff, and you have those that are more even keel, and then you have those, I would say, like me, who are a little bit confused about everything that is going on. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know what to make of any of this. Woj has reported Brooklyn has a deal with Houston to return the Nets' 2026 first-round pick for a 2027 Phoenix Suns first-round pick. That was in the Kevin Durant trade. Then you got the Rockets also acquired a 2025 right to swap the Houston OKC first for the 2025 Suns first-round pick. Woj also reports Houston acquires the 2029 more favorable of the Dallas and Phoenix first-round picks and acquires the right to swap Houston's first-round pick for the less favorable Dallas first and Phoenix first. The implications of the Rockets landing the Suns pick is Houston wants to trade for Kevin Durant, and that becomes far easier if they can return the Suns pick that they gave up in a Durant deal to the Nets in the first place. Phoenix Suns have steadfast that they are going to try to run this back with Bradley Beal, with Devin Booker, and Houston is banking on that failing, I'm assuming, especially with Phoenix, I believe, being one of the teams that's in the second apron of everything that's going down. With this trade, I really don't know. I will say also that Houston knows that Phoenix is trying to run it back. It says the Rockets have been intrigued about Durant. They're determined to use the Suns picks to be aggressive on deals elsewhere, since Phoenix has made it clear that they want to run it back with the current group. More importantly, in the deal, Houston relinquishes the right to swap a Houston OKC first round pick for Brooklyn's 2025 first round pick, which is what I thought I was trying to say earlier, and I kind of fumbled that. So I guess the Brooklyn Nets are getting that swap with Houston and OKC, that first round pick swap, and just going to take over control of the Brooklyn Nets 2025 first round pick, if I'm reading that correct. It says Rockets possess a pick swap with Suns in 2025, Suns pick in 2027, and can end up with the Suns pick in 2029 based on contingencies. If the Suns are ever faced with breaking up a team, Houston's also in prime position to pursue younger Devin Booker. For now, Phoenix is trying to win. So I'm assuming that all of this stuff that's going down is Houston is playing the long game. Houston is just playing a long game here. I think that they're trying to take, to a lesser degree, I don't want to say it verbatim, but I think they're trying to take an Oklahoma City type approach going into this season. They really want to see what they have with this team, assuming everybody's healthy, assuming Amen Thompson is there for 70-plus games, assuming that the core six is there for 70-plus games playing together. They want to see how far this team can go in the regular season and in the playoffs, and then that'll make them feel comfortable on giving guys extensions, which they still can give guys extensions right now. This could be outdated within tomorrow. But I guess giving guys extensions, knowing who they need to keep, who they need to cut, or who they need to keep or who they need to trade, things like that. So I think this is like going to be a prove-it year for the entire team. If you want to be a part of this team going forward, this is the year. I do think that Houston is trying to win, and I do think that if a situation presents itself, they will jump at it. But this year, I really don't see a player that I like that I'm willing for the Rockets to go trade for, because I feel like it'll involve somebody from the core six. And Paul George and Brandon Ingram, I'm sorry, they don't move the needle like that for me. They just do not. They're both injury prone. Brandon Ingram isn't in his 30s yet, I don't think, but Paul George is well into his 30s, and they both want to be paid top dollar as well. Paul George is about to hit unrestricted free agency, and Brandon Ingram is extension eligible. And I will say this, if you are an all-star or all-NBA caliber player, if people talk about you and put you in the upper echelon of the conversation, Your team is not going to play around with your extension when extension talks come. They're going to sign you. You will never see the light of day with restricted free agency. You will never see the light of day with unrestricted free agency. They're going to extend you. They're going to extend you. They're going to extend you because that's the type of player that you are. A team has never let LeBron James get close to free agency of their own will. They have never let Kevin Durant or Steph Curry do that of their own will. If those guys hit free agency, it's because those guys wanted to hit free agency. That's it. That's all. So I'm not forward on the Brandon Ingram stuff whatsoever. Now, to give my opinion on it, I'm indifferent with this trade. I understand what they're doing. I do like the fact that they are kind of taking what I see as an Oklahoma City approach. I do like that they're doing this. I do like that they want to see what this core can do before they make any drastic decisions. OKC did the same thing last year. They saw what they had. They went to the second round. They saw that Josh Giddey wasn't going to fit with this team. They asked him to come off the bench. He didn't. Boom. Now he's traded for Alex Caruso, and they still have all of their draft capital. This is something that Houston Rockets can do. This is something that I wanted them to do with the 2024 pick. I've been wanting to get Alex Caruso in Houston for the longest. I've made a video about that, saying that exact same thing. I was sick to my stomach when I read the news that Alex Caruso got traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder because he was number one on the list of players that I would have wanted to trade it that number 3 overall pick for, to get him and Lonzo Ball, to get Lonzo Ball's contract off the books, to get Alex Caruso in here because, like I said on the other video, I see him as a Derek White caliber player. I see him as a Drew Holiday caliber player. He's a guy that can be a glue guy that fits in, that doesn't need the ball, that is a professional, that is a vet. You can rely on Alex Caruso, and that's what I like about him. But I think Houston does the same thing here. I'm just going to be with the Rockets with the long game. I've been preaching the long game for the longest, the whole fan base. I've been telling people there's no need to rush. There's no need to go and run and go get Donovan Mitchell. There's no need to run and go get Paul George or Brandon Ingram. There's no need to rush. Let's stay the course. Let's do what we need to do, and let's develop these guys and hope that these guys can take us to the next step. So then when we get aggressive with the picks, we can go get what we want to get without destroying our roster because we know what we have. And if these guys don't answer the call, if these guys don't ring the bell, then we know, But I'm sure I butchered some of the draft stuff. If I butchered anything, please let me know in the comment section because I just broke the news. I got home. I got in the shower. I immediately got on here because I just wanted to make a video tonight because this is crazy. Like, I saw the Brooklyn news. I saw the Nets and the Rockets picture on Woj's thing. I saw Phoenix Suns. I saw Kevin Durant, and I was like, oh, my God, like, what's going on? And then I was underwhelmed after I saw everything, after I read everything. So, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment below. Let me know what I was right on. Let me know what I was wrong on. Let me know what you agree with and what you disagree with. Red Nation Blog out.